Hello and welcome everybody. Thank you for tuning in to tonight's episode of Where is Blaine Owen Evans? Missing from Windham, Iowa since July 13, 2018. In July be 8 years that he's been missing. There is a lot of different, over the years, there's been a lot of speculation and rumors and such. We want to remind everybody to, if you have any information in this case, to contact law enforcement with factual information. That's what is needed is factual. The family has been desperately searching for answers leading to his whereabouts. It's been going on 8 years. And the last thing the family or anybody needs is information that is not factual or that anything like that. They just want factual information, especially law enforcement. If you have information and would like to be remain anonymous, there's P3 Tips. That logo is in the left corner of the screen there, and you can download that to your phone, and you can go to Google and type in P3 Tips and go to their link and click on the link and submit your tip that way if you just don't want your name known for whatever reason, but have information leading to what happened where Owen Evans is. Please submit your information if you have factual information. I want to start tonight with the flyer that we have out on Blaine, and I want to go over that with everybody. Blaine Owen Evans missing from Windham, Iowa since July 13, 2018. Age missing, he's 53 years old at the time of his disappearance. 5'8", 180 pounds, gray hair, blue eyes. Blaine has multiple scars, including a 4-inch scar on his left shoulder blade. And we have a photo of that scar we'll show you here momentarily. If you have any information, please contact Johnson County, Iowa Sheriff, 319-356-6020. Again, if you have any information, please contact Johnson County, Iowa Sheriff, 319-356-6020. And that number will be towards the end of this podcast also. Now, as far as the left photo in this is a scar on Blaine's abdomen. It's kind of like an M shape. And the right photo is a scar on Blaine's shoulder blade, which is kind of a long 4-inch scar. Um, so I wanted to show you those scars that those photos were submitted to us and by family of Blaine's. Now we do have his medical and health conditions. Blaine suffers from asthma, stomach ulcers, depression, and drug addiction. And again, there's that photo of that shoulder blade scar. We are asking everybody to share this information. Please take a moment to share, and I'll put that on the screen just to remind everybody for a minute here. Share across your social media pages this podcast and as flyers, any information out there you see of Blaine, please share that. And then do have a map to go over with everybody here. So the circle area represents the town he was living in, which is Hills, Iowa. And the X is the area he was last known to be, which is near Windham, Iowa. So that you can pull up Google and pull up that map, but that was another map submitted to us that we want to put out there in public eye. Again, he was living in Hills. He was last known to be around Windham, Iowa. Now we want to go over the timeline. This timeline was submitted to us, and we're going to scroll it up there so we can read it all to you folks. Blaine was his last known contact was July 13, 2018. A family member saw him in person and another by phone. Transportation, possibly picked up by a friend, or he was riding his bicycle. In October 2018 is when Blaine's family started getting calls asking if they'd seen or heard from him. So that's when the family really knew something was off. His daughter called all the local hospitals and jails and rehabs but couldn't find him. She contacted local law enforcement and they made a report. In early 2019, the family made flyers and posted them. Some people he was staying with had said maybe he was going to swim or visit a place he used to go growing up. So authorities did search the local pond, but no evidence of him being there was found. There have been a few unverified tips over the years. Again, these have been unverified tips, folks. May have seen Blaine at the casino in January 2019. A report was called into police in 2021 saying his ex may have hired people to get rid of Blaine. In 2026, someone commented on a Facebook post that they seen Blaine at a local casino in December or January of 26. And today we did have somebody sent to us that somebody was saying that Blaine is in Missouri. So again, unverified, unconfirmed reports. And we remind everybody, factual information, if you have factual information, submit that to law enforcement immediately. We're going to go off camera here in a minute because we have a slideshow. And that will actually end this podcast for this, but we want to remind everybody, if you have any factual information in this case, to please contact the investigating agency immediately. And please keep his family and friends in your thoughts and prayers. And please share this.